Okay, so, let the record reflect that no other business was discussed other than what was contained on the agenda. Also, let the record reflect that at 9:19 PM, we are reconvened into open session.
All right, 14.1, we have the potential board action on the personal consent agenda. We have Courtney Byzinski becoming the interventionist at Finley Junior High next year with a starting salary of $51,114. We have Lizeth Lopez, evening custodian at Ridge Lawn at $17 an hour. She started on January 16th. Vincent Podvokis, substitute custodian. And then we also have a list of substitute teachers. We are looking for a motion on the consent agenda.
I'll make a motion.
Mrs. Grove,
Aye.
Mrs. Labudzik,
Aye.
Mrs. Lammle,
Aye.
Mr. Medina.
Aye.
Mrs. Schroeder.
Aye.
And Mrs. Petropoulos.
Aye. 14.2 is just a notice of resignation.
Yep.
There's no motion. Pending.
Correct.
And then Courtney Bazinski, who is moving into the intervention
Correct.
specialist, and then 14.3. Potential board action to approve retirement requests with incentives. Collective, Mr. Girk, we're gonna miss you. So, for option 2, for Brian Girk, physical education teacher at Ridge Central, effective at the conclusion of the 2026-2027 school year.
I will make the motion.
Would any-
I'll second.
All right,
All right, Mrs. Labudzik,
I,
Mrs. Grove,
I,
Mrs. Schroeder, Mr. Medina, Mrs. Lammle,
Aye.
and Mrs. Petropoulos.
I hoping that he comes back and subs.
Yeah.
14.4, potential board action to approve a leave of absence for Karen Lizewski, I
Yep.
apologize, paraprofessional at Ridge Lawn, to begin FMLA, or once FMLA is exhausted.
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Medina,
Aye.
Mrs. Lammle,
Aye.
Mrs. Grove,
I,
Mrs. Schroeder, Mrs. Labudzik,
I,
and Mrs. Petropoulos.
Hi, 14.6, potential board action to approve,
14.5.
excuse me, 14.5, a potential board action to approve a leave of absence for Regina Potter.
Yep.
Paraprofessional at Ridge Central.
I will make the motion. I'll second.
Mr. Medina.
Aye.
Mrs. Labudzik,
I,
Mrs. Schroeder.
Aye.
Mrs. Lammle,
Aye.
Mrs. Grove,
I,
and Mrs. Petropoulos.
Hi, now 14.6, potential board action to approve the 2024 summer school stipends as listed. Teacher stipend 3,500, paraprofessional stipend 1,750, secretary site stipend 650, parent liaison stipend 250, nurse stipend 2,300, and lunch hostess stipend 600.
I'll make the motion. A second.
Mrs. Grove,
I,
Mrs. Schroeder,
I,
Mr. Medina,
Aye.
Mrs. Lammle,
Aye.
Mrs. Labudzik,
I,
and Mrs. Petropoulos.
14.7, potential board action on resolution releasing the closed session minutes and destruction of verbatim recordings.
You have to say aye.
Oh, yeah, you did not say.
Oh,
aye.
aye.
Okay.
Sorry.
I got you. Aye on 14.6.
Okay, let's do 14.7 again, folks. Potential board action on the resolution of releasing closed session minutes and destruction of verbatim recordings. I apologize.
I'll make a motion.
second.
Mrs. Lammle,
Aye.
Mr. Medina,
Aye.
Mrs. Labudzik,
I,
Mrs. Grove,
I,
Mrs. Schroeder,
Aye.
and Mrs. Petropoulos.
Hi, 15.0, looking for a motion to adjourn.
motion.
Second.
I like your new way of motioning lately, and I'll make the motion, just motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
9:24.
9:24.